The crop is a pouch located at the base of the neck between the clavicles, commonly known as the wishbone. This is where the food and water are stored prior to digestion. Typically, it takes about 4 hours for the crop to empty. A healthy crop will then shrink in size and be barely noticeable. However, sometimes the crop becomes enlarged and does not shrink back into shape. The two most common causes are crop impaction and sour or pendulous crop. Crop impaction occurs when the bird consumes a large amount of undigestible material, such as bedding, grass, sticks, building materials, too much grit, rocks, and so on. When this happens, the crop becomes hard and distended and it does not shrink back into shape. The abnormal material in the crop can cause an actual blockage. Food is trapped in the crop and it ferments, causing a nasty odor and sometimes vomiting. The impaction will often extend into the gizzard as well. Birds with this condition lose weight and become quickly dehydrated. Birds may consume an excessive amount of undigestible material if they run out of feed and they are hungry, or if they are fed commercial mash or pellets exclusively through the winter and then are introduced to large amounts of grass or other roughage in the spring. Birds that are sick, especially with an intestinal problem such as diarrhea, may consume a lot of grit or roughage, and the reason for this is unknown. You can try to treat a crop impaction by massaging the crop while holding the bird upside down to aid in regurgitation of this material. However, there is always a danger that some of the material may enter the lungs. Often, a bird with this condition will need crop surgery to remove the foreign material. Sour or pendulous crop is like crop impaction in that the crop is distended. The difference is that the crop is filled with a softer, fluid material. The crop wall stretches out thin and no longer bounces back into shape, like a rubber balloon that has blown up too many times. As a result, the crop does not empty normally, and the contents become overgrown with harmful bacteria and yeast, typically Candida albicans. This yeast will often infect the interior lining of the crop, causing inflammation and a white cheese like patch. This condition is called crop mycosis. Crop mycosis may occur when birds eat spoiled feed or drink slimy, unclean water. It is also seen in young birds that are brooded under very hot conditions and drink excessive amounts of water. Crop mycosis can also occur when birds are treated for a long time with antibiotics and have underlying disease problems. You can treat the infection, that is, the crop mycosis, by adding iodine or acidified copper sulfate to the drinking water for 3 to 5 days, as per label and directions. Be sure to keep waterers clean and free of slime. As a poultry owner, you should be aware of the diseases of the crop. These issues require prompt action to keep your birds from unnecessary pain and suffering.